Now divorced and without the funds to finance her secret gambling habit, Nancy Siegel is forced to support herself. She reluctantly applies her charms as a saleswoman.
She was selling burial plot mausoleums door to door.
And that's when she meets Jack Watkins.
Beautiful.
Jack Watkins was an elderly man who had lost his wife.
Let me give you my card. You look great for, what is it, 55?
She knew how to flirt. She knew how to interact with men.
She had a way about her that drew people to her.
Now let me show you one in particular that I think would be a great fit. You see this one here?
Somehow, just in that odd scenario situation, she got his attention.
Nancy convinces Jack to buy a burial plot.
Maybe we can meet again sometime.
Sure. I'd love that.
But she has her eye on an even bigger prize.
That's my personal number right there.
She somehow sold herself enough to Jack Watkins that he wanted her to be a part of his life.
Jack falls hard and fast for Nancy.
Nancy became Jack's world.
The Atlantic City bender sends Jack over the edge. He collapses due to severe intoxication and ends up in the hospital, where he tells doctors his fiancée will take care of him.
Could I speak to you for a moment, please?
Sure.
But Nancy tells the doctor a very different story.
What exactly brought you here today?
Well, Jack seems to be getting progressively worse. He seems confused.
Well, he says that you're his fiancée.
No, I'm actually his caretaker.
When they asked if she was romantically involved, she said absolutely not.
Poor thing. He's so confused lately. Sometimes he thinks I'm his daughter, sometimes his fiancée, sometimes his wife.
Have you cared for him for long?
You can just imagine it almost. He's saying, I love her, she loves me, we're gonna get married. And just behind him, Nancy's going, crazy.
Yeah, happy to help however I can.
And they believed her.
We're gonna have to move him to a psychiatric ward.
You know, I think that makes sense.
For Nancy, this was perfect because she got rid of Jack. She didn't have to take care of him.
It looks like Nancy has gotten away with it again.
Really appreciate it, Doctor. Thank you.
Will she raise the stakes to new heights, or will Nancy pay the price for her crimes and deceit? Detectives easily find out where the checks are going and who is cashing them. And the trail leads them right to Nancy Siegel.
Can I help you?
Nancy Siegel?
Yes.
My name is Detective Ross. This is Detective Madison. We'd like to ask you a few questions.
Okay.
Do you know this gentleman?
Yeah, it's Jack Watkins. Why?
Nancy Siegel thought she could con her way out of the interview.
Do you know where he is?
Yeah, he's in Pennsylvania.
See, the thing is, Mrs. Siegel, he's dead.
What? How did this happen?
We were hoping you could tell us.
I don't know what you're talking about, really.
You're gonna have to come downtown and answer a few more questions.
She was in a panic at that point.
I don't know anything about this.
The interviewer sort of pressed her a little harder and told her that they knew exactly where Jack was and exactly what she had done.
Nancy is arrested and charged with fraud and murder.